Am I the a-hole for embarrassing my dad by telling my family I pay for my own college? So here's the situation. My aunt and uncle are paying for my cousin's college. That's just context. My dad actually had a college fund set up for me, but it came with a lot of stipulations. He wanted nothing below a B in any class. He wanted to pre-approve every class I took. He wanted weekly meetings to go over my grades, and there were a bunch of other rules on top of that. Now maybe that would be fine if you had a normal, calm parent. Mine isn't. My dad has a serious temper. From 6th through 12th grade, I was constantly stressed about school. If a grade dropped or if something showed up as missing online, I'd get screamed at or grounded, even when it wasn't my fault. There were times a teacher hadn't updated the online gradebook yet, and an assignment would temporarily show as missing. That was enough for me to get in trouble. He would also randomly search my backpack and even my locker to make sure I wasn't hiding anything. There wasn't any specific reason. He just did it. By the time I graduated, I was exhausted from the stress. So when it came time for college, I made a decision. I chose to pay for it myself. I did it for two main reasons. First, I didn't want to spend 4 more years constantly worried about getting screamed at over a grade. Second, I didn't want to live under the fear that he would suddenly decide he didn't approve of a class or a grade and refuse to pay. And honestly, I could absolutely see that happening. I'd rather be in debt than feel controlled for 4 more years. I just finished my first year. Over the 4th of July, my whole family got together. They can be pretty nosy sometimes. Everyone was talking about my cousin's school, and my uncle looked at my dad and asked, "So how much is it costing you to send her to school?" Without even thinking, I said, "Why are you asking him? I'm the one paying for it." That was it. I was just being honest. Later, my dad was furious. He said it was out of line for me to say that and that I embarrassed him in front of everyone. But I wasn't trying to embarrass him. I was just telling the truth. He doesn't even know how much my tuition costs. He wasn't the one paying it, so. Am I the a-hole?